The value of Bitcoin in 10 years' time will be insane. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys. Wherever you are in this beautiful world, whenever you're watching this video, welcome to the Bitcoin Family channel. For the newcomers, my name is Didi. In today's video, let's take a look at some predictions for the next 10 years and even 20 years for Bitcoin. Also diving into the charts to show you why we dipped to this certain level and what we expect next for Bitcoin in this amazing weekend ahead of us with a lot of sun and 41 degrees in Spain. I'm already sweating just by talking over here, guys. And yes, an inspirational quote at the end. Let's quickly jump into the news first to show you all those predictions for Bitcoin in the next 10 to 20 years. If we look at all the OGs in this industry that are doing their predictions, we can see that there is insane predictions going on, guys. Some people are saying, hey, Bitcoin is going to be $1 million in 2030. Other people like Cathie Wood is saying, no, we are going to go and see $3.8 million per Bitcoin in 2030. Then we have our friend Michael Saylor saying, hey, in 2045, Bitcoin will be at least $13 million per Bitcoin. And then to top it all off, we have Van Eck saying in 2050, Bitcoin will be around $50 million per Bitcoin. So these are insane predictions, high numbers for Bitcoin, guys. Just calculate, if we would go from 60K to $1 million, this is already a 1,500% growth, 1,400% something. That's a shitload of growth in the next 6 years, 2024 to 2030, from 60K to $1 million is 1,400+% growth. That's more than 240% a year. That's a shitload of growth if you ask me. And if we're talking about the bigger picture, all the way into 2045 or 50, where Bitcoin could reach 13 million, then we're talking about almost 19,000% of growth in the next 21 years. That's a shitload of growth in 21 years. From 60K to $1 million of Bitcoin is a growth of 19,000%. That's about the same growth I had with my Bitcoins when I bought them and went all in into Bitcoin. So for people always telling me, yeah, you were lucky, you got in early. No, we are all still early. If you get in now, around 60K, it might sound so expensive, but you will be able to gain the same amount of profit that I did when I went all in. Because if these predictions will come true, between 13 million or even 50 million in Bitcoin, it could easily lead to a 20,000% growth from 60K. That's around the amount of growth that I already did when I started to invest around $800, $900, all the way up to 70,000 US dollar. It's still possible. You just need to believe in Bitcoin. You must understand the macroeconomics of this world. You must understand inflation. You must understand the devaluation of the dollar and the euro. You must understand that they are raping your purchasing power. Yes, I said raping. They are raping your purchasing power. They will make sure you will become more poor each single year. Bitcoin, gold, and other store of values will do the opposite. So if you really believe these OGs in this industry, then at least Bitcoin will go to 13 million, probably will go to 20 million, and could even go to $50 million per Bitcoin, which will lead to insane profits if you just understand that and invest now in Bitcoin. And if you invest in 60K Bitcoin, 65K Bitcoin, or 70K Bitcoin, please don't DM me anymore. Don't ask me these stupid questions every time again. Should I wait for a 65K? Should I wait for the dip for 63K? Should I buy now at 67K? You should be accumulating Bitcoin every and each single day, guys. When we make those kinds of profits, even if we double Bitcoin from 60K to 120K, do you really think you care about 2K extra profit or 5K extra profit or 10K extra profit? And now just think about Bitcoin being a few 100K or $1 million per Bitcoin. Do you believe you care you bought at 60K or 65K or 70K? If Bitcoin is $1 million per Bitcoin, you won't give a fuck. you won't give a fuck. You need to understand and believe that Bitcoin will go to those levels to become an investor and invest in Bitcoin every single day now. If you receive your salary, rip it from the bank, put it in Bitcoin. If you receive bonus money, take it from the bank, put it in Bitcoin. If you receive or ask for anything for your birthday, ask Bitcoin. Christmas, ask Bitcoin. Just dollar cost average in Bitcoin by just receiving and working to accumulate more Bitcoin. You will in the future definitely be a millionaire if you just manage to hodl one Bitcoin a little bit longer than 10 days. Let's jump into the charts. For all the short-term people that want to trade and everything, these charts will show you where we are now and where we will go in the short term for Bitcoin. Bam. Bybit, which is my #1 exchange to go to, you have a sign-up bonus there up to 30,000 US dollar. At the moment, they have 3 really cool competitions and even a $500 airdrop if you sign up using my special link down below. The first chart for today is the 4-hour chart like you used, guys. Wow, we broke that support line of that yellow line, that first support line I was talking about, and now we are finding support on that second yellow line, 63,000. I told you if we break that line, we would fall to the second one. That is taking the target of 72K, the level of the green line on top, away from now. This line over there that I drew, that is not going to happen at the moment. Forming a double top or an M pattern, if we don't find support on this yellow line, 63,000, we could even dip back, guys, to these prices of 58K. We really need to find support on the 63K level and keep support over there to push it a little bit higher. If not, we fall down a little bit lower to pick up some liquidity over there and volume, and then again try and break that 70K level, again. 4-hour chart, but it's a monthly chart because we just had a monthly close, and that close was over there in this green candle. The close was at 64,612 US dollar per Bitcoin. Now, if we take a closer look to that candle, then we can see for a monthly candle, this is a very positive close. There is a large wick to the bottom, a tiny body, and even a tiny body and a small wick to the top. So this is a bullish candle. This is not a bearish candle. It's a bullish candle. It's not a hammer yet or something like that, but it's a bullish candle. It's telling us, hey, the next couple of months could be more bullish than this month. Now, we just opened that new month around 64,000, of course, and now we need to see how this month of August is going to play out. I think August is still a little bit sideways, a little bit up to 70K sideways movement, and then from September, I believe we will go higher and higher. But for all the people that have been following me for longer, there's a zoomed in chart, and if I zoom out, you can see the complete chart of the whole history of Bitcoin, and you understand exactly where we are in this cycle. And this is not the moment to sell, this is the moment to accumulate. We will probably keep supporting that beautiful orange line that we can see over there, the 12 monthly moving average, and from there, guys, we will build up to the next stop in 2025. Patience is the key when you're an investor. Now let's jump into some other amazing charts. We have 2 other charts for today, the Bitcoin Relative Strength Index, the RSI. This one is, of course, of Plan B. Can it be really that simple? That's the question. We can see these blue dots. They are always followed up by these red dots. And these red dots, they will start to increase in value and go up higher and higher and higher till the levels of, until now, 80 to 100. Now, the beautiful thing is that we can see a decrease of the top. So the first top on the left top you can see is 100, then it was around 96, 97, then the next top around 95, then the next top around 93. Now at the moment we are at a level of 65 to 70, guys. We still need to increase with these dots, and every dot will appear every new month, all the way to above 85 levels. And when we come above that 85 level and near the 90 level, that will be the top of the bull market. This is not even close to the top of the bull market. We do what we do every time again. We go up with these blue dots, then we have a correction with these blue dots, and then we create red dots, and these red dots will be higher and higher and higher. Every time. Look how it happened in 2012-13, look how it happened in 2016-17, look how it happened in 2019-20, and look how it's happening and playing out now in 2024 again. Blue dots up, a correction, some red dots, and from there we take off into these highs that we have never seen before with the relative strength index. And then at the top of 90, that is where we should stay. That is where we should start to look out and take some profits. And this chart is a Bitcoin stock to flow model. Also here you can see the same, after the blue dots, the red dots, and the target of this model every time is that grayish line on top. So yes, the previous top was around that 70k level. Now we can see the next gray line, the top is around 100 to 500,000 US dollar. On average, it should be 500,000 US dollar between 2024 and 2028, which means we will go above it and come down below it again. So the target of the Plan B stock to flow model is 500,000 US dollar per Bitcoin in the next 4 years. That's a huge top. Maybe we could even reach the target in 2025 if it is up to this model. We should be starting to see red dots every month from now all the way till the end of 2025, and then those red dots should be above that gray line. And that would mean Bitcoin will go to 500,000 US dollar in this bull market. So even if we are a little bit more bearish than all the other predictions, 500k could also still be in play, which is an insane high level for Bitcoin. As I said many times before, I would be happy with 100k, 120k, maybe even 140k. These levels are all profit-taking levels for me because I am happy with the profits I've been making since I went in again at 16,000 US dollar all the way to 100,000 US dollar. That's a shitload of profit. So for me, taking profits is always a good thing. Nobody ever got poorer of taking profits. I hope you really enjoyed all those charts, guys. Yes, amazing trading opportunities again. We are bottoming out. Maybe we could dip a little bit more to 63,000, 65,000 area before we go up again. We are in this range and we are moving in this range. And I told you the summer will be boring. 50 to 150 days after the halving, sideways moving 60, 70, 60, 70, 60, 70 in that range. And when we will come to the end of the summer, end of August, beginning of September, we will see a massive move to the next levels of resistance. Not many levels left. 64, 74k. If we break that, man, then we will definitely go to the 90k area, guys, where we can take some beautiful profits again. Zoom out, look at the bigger picture. If you're a trader, amazing time to make profit. If you're an investor, amazing time to invest. As you just heard everything about my predictions for the very long term, you should be holding and accumulating Bitcoin every day. Now, let's jump into the last part of the video. The last part of the video, guys, is of course the inspirational part. The inspirational part for today is one word, a very important word, and that word is patience. Patience in life, patience in trading, patience in investing, patience in the law of attraction. Patience is key. Don't expect things to change directly now when you want it. If you practice the law of attraction, you need to let go and have patience for everything to play out. It won't happen in a day, maybe not in a week, but maybe in a month or maybe in 3 months' time. It's all about patience. If you invest in Bitcoin for the long term, you need to have patience. You buy Bitcoin at 60k, or if you would have listened to me, you would already bought at 16k, or maybe even longer at 3k, or maybe even before that at $900 per Bitcoin. And then you just need to have patience. You should not have been stressing about, we go up, we go down, we go up. No, patience is the key also in investing. If it is a deflationary asset, just like Bitcoin or gold, it will slowly increase in price. Patience is the key. If you plant a seed, you can't see a tree the next day. If you plant a seed, it will take years for a beautiful tree to stand there. Maybe a flower will go a little bit more quick. But still, patience is the key. You need to give the plants and the trees water. You need to pay some attention, some time to them for them to be growing into these huge palm trees that you can see now in the back of me. It's all have to do with patience. And if you don't have the patience, then don't become an investor. Then you should be a day trader where you can make profits every and each day without the need of patience. But if you want to look at the long term of Bitcoin or the long term plans of your life, then patience is key. And then the most important thing is that you start. If you really have a goal for your life in the future, you need to start acting as if you really want to reach that goal. And then in the end, patience is still the key, because whatever you do now will have a ripple effect. It will take a month or 2 months or 3 months or maybe 5 years to play out. And there again, patience is key. So for me, The secret word for today is patience. I hope you really enjoyed today's video. If you did enjoy the video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment. What do you think about the charts? What do you think about the tips, the patience, and everything else? I wish you an amazing Thursday. See you tomorrow again on Friday, hopefully a little bit more early, because now it's really bloody hot. I think it's almost 40 degrees in the sun. It's like 36 in the shade. So that's really hot. You see, you can see the sweat dripping there. See you tomorrow again. Bam.